I yelled for my daughter because something wasn't right. I couldn't get up. I couldn't talk after a few minutes either, but I yelled for her, and she went and got my sister-in-law, and they called my husband, I believe, and then called an ambulance, and then all of a sudden they put me in. I could hear people saying, I think she's having a stroke.
When Autumn came to our unit, she had the diagnosis of intracranial hemorrhage, which was secondary to arterial venous malformation. Mm-hmm. Because of the bleeding in her brain, she suffered pretty extensive right-sided paralysis.
Because at first I was really depressed. I thought I was just done for. Like I would never be able to do anything with my kids again or anything. And they motivated me, seriously. They pushed me to do it, but in a good way. Laurel's actually the one that got my hand to move for the first time because I could not move from my fingertips to my shoulder. Nothing would work. And she started off with like a washcloth and had me grab it. Then my fingers moved and I was just shocked. And then I actually got that grip on there and got to hold it. And then, I don't know, from there, just slowly went up my arm and started working.
The first time I got her up, she couldn't hold herself up at all. So her trunk was very weak, and so she would just fall over to the right side without support. So, that's where she started from, not being able to use her arm or her leg, not being able to sit up at all. But she, started to get movement back in her arm. And every day I'd walk in and she'd say, "Look what I can do today." So I remember the first time you did that, you raised your arm up and said, "Look what I can do."
Like this far.
Yep. And so that was there. And then every day after that, it was, "What can you do today?" And she'd show me something new.
It's been a year now, and I'm all the way back to normal. They did great work. Without them, I wouldn't be here doing the stuff that I'm doing today.